faster than what you're anticipating, right? Because you think you're going fast, but you're not, you know? Like this here is like, you know, snail speed for a car, right? Like if you're in a car, you'd be like, you know, step on the gas, dude. This is the idle speed, you know? So this is why I'm doing it that way. And it just gets people think a little bit more defensively. You know, if you can get away with being a, you know, you got a huge shoulder and you're well on your side of the white, others, you know, the ditch side of the white line, yeah, sure. But if it's not there or it's not practical, like give the people coming at you the benefit of the doubt so that you get to move over as early as possible so they don't have to move out, right? Into the middle of the road. You know, fine when there's no traffic, but when there's like a Friday night traffic and there's bumper to bumper, like someone's not going to see you. You know what I mean? Like you have to pretend you're a ninja and everybody's trying to kill you. That simple. You do that, you might fare out okay. Oh, look at that rock. I want to hit that on the way back. It smoothens out a bit. I can get into one higher gear. So yeah, I started myself a cycle fund till I get my next vehicle or this vehicle sorted out, which things are not looking good for my vehicle. So, but I thought of all the hobbies. Like I used to have kayaks and stuff like that, and I have the canoes, and I'd love to do that, but I don't have a reliable vehicle. So, you know, the cycling makes the most sense. The skateboarding's fun, but cycling's easier on me than the skateboarding. But and the skateboarding, it just can't cover as much ground, right? You know, so I'll keep the skateboarding for local, and then the cycling. Well, right now the cycling, this is my work vehicle. Right now, everybody laughs at it, but it is my work vehicle. It's what I got. Work with what you got. And bottom line, I think that I got a cycle fund started. I'm gonna buy something good though, because I want to buy it once. You know, this buy a bike and then upgrade to a slightly better bike and then upgrade to another. That's fine when you're 20. When you're 50 something, just take the hit. You know what I mean? Pay it off in due time. You know, if you're going to use it. Like, I'm not saying you have to spend $3,000, but what I'm saying is that you know, like, you gotta get something that fits you. Like this, I can almost make it fit, but it's just a little bit too small. Bars are fine. Bars are absolutely, I mean, this thing's like pedaling a couch, right? So it's probably, comfort wise is not the issue here for this bike, but it is a little bit short in the knees. Not by much, maybe by about an inch or so. But the big one is that the seat gets pounded down by this kind of stuff, right? So it means this bike's going to be a lot of maintenance just to keep it going. If I have to go down these side roads, if I'm on the pavement all the time, it's fine. You adjust it and you leave it. But I'm going to have to, like I say, like drill a hole in the seat post and put a bolt through to make sure it stays in. And just everything's worn out on it, eh? The reason I'm getting hit by freaking deer flies and horse flies, they're going to be so bad. Not fun in this kind of heat. I got lots of water with me, so I'm okay that way, but there's still a trip back, right? So trip there and the trip back. If this is as far as I needed to go, if this was the furthest, that would be okay. But my other trip there, that one really does you in. I mean, this is a heavy bike, right? Like, this is a really heavy bike. Like, this is even heavier than your average mountain bike. It's like a full suspension bike. It's like pedaling one of those, right? So if you ever pedaled one of those, you know what I'm talking about. Like, it's a lot of effort. Like, if I stop pedaling, I stop like right there. Or on a lighter bike, you might stop, you know, 4 or 5 more lengths, so you get more efficiency per pedal. But I'm still not fast enough to outrun the freaking deer flies and the horse flies. Yeah. Seat positioning, I put the seat back into the neutral position, so if it does go loose, it doesn't just teeter to the back, you know. 'Cause I guess this seat's getting, you know, I bought it in 2003. It was on the other bike, so it's probably worn out. Like everything I have is like wearing out, so broken, breaking down. My whippersnippers are breaking down, and no time to fix them. You know, today's supposed to be a holiday, which I could have taken the holiday, but then you don't work, you don't eat, eh? And it's just like the cost of everything hits you so fast. Like 2 cables, 2 terminal posts, and 4 lead clip posts or terminals. 77 bucks. Yeah. My dad got like 12 feet of neoprene hose for the air conditioner, because you know, like so it could discharge the water outside off the heat pump, which is now the cooling pump. That neoprene hose and one other item was 90 bucks. You know, I mean, this is why people are broke. You know, this is like the economy is really bad everywhere. It's not just here; it's everywhere, right? So like, I don't just throw money at things right away. I try my best to fix them. But when you're working almost 7 days a week, every week all summer, it's like, you know, like you try to fix stuff so that it lasts the whole summer before it needs maintenance again, right? But it doesn't work like that. It breaks whenever it breaks, or wears out whenever it wears out, which is okay. I mean, it is what it is, not the end of the world, but it just, every time you have to fix stuff, it's $500, $600. You know what I mean? So it really doesn't take long to fall behind by a lot, right? And for me, you know, like I don't mind cycling out the rest of the summer, but now I have less time to myself because the extra, this used to be a 5-minute commute, you know what I mean? Now it's 45 minutes. You know what I mean? Like it's whatever it's taken me to get here. Probably about 40 minutes. Because the camera's still going. That usually cuts off at about 42 to 45 minutes. So, yeah, so, fly. You know, like you got to be strategic about when you're lower on the income rung. And, you know, like you can't just throw, I'll throw money at it and it fixes the problem. You got to figure out exactly what the problem is on your vehicles. And when you can't diagnose it accurately, because it might be a host of problems, it really does make you have to make tough decisions, right? A lot of people don't understand that. It's different when you have the money to throw at things and then you can take the loss, but when you can't take the loss, and for me, I can only take maybe 2 $500 losses a year, max. Anything more than that, I'm in peril, right? You know, like that's where it is. Okay, anyway, there we go. So 31 minutes, not bad. 31 minutes. I made it here in 31 minutes. That's good time because I had the seat adjusted and all that. Good.